Hello, hi. Let me quickly show you how the shopper module looks inside the RealEye platform. So as an outcome of this module, you can expect to get a shelf testing report with some information about the products, which is the winner, which is the loser, and some additional insights. But let me start from the beginning. So first, you need to obviously have the study and all the packages, all the images of the SKUs. So let me firstly create a new study, shelf testing study type. I'll just keep all the settings as they are and the default mode and hit next. So now we'll need to upload all the products. So right now I already have my product packages ready to upload. By the way, we have an additional tool called ViewShelf that allows taking images from store and transforming them into an actual product packs, just like you can see over here. So in case you are struggling with collecting SKUs and packages, then we can also support you here. Okay, so once we're here, we need to decide how many rows we want to have on our shelf and just add products. So let me just drag and drop a few of them. I'm not going to create the entire shelf during this demo. I already have a shelf ready just to show you how to do it from the very beginning. So once the products are ready, they are automatically being placed on the shelf, and then you can choose for each individual product either its size, if it's smaller or bigger, product description, price, label, and so on. Also worth mentioning that you can import all the information from XLSX file to automate this process. So let's just assume that we're here. So the shelf was created. It looks more or less like this. There are no pricing tags and no labels. We have now a few additional options to the shelf itself. So first of all, we can define which engine we should use to show the shelf. We can either use the basic one, which also allows showing the products in the random order. What I mean by this is that every time the participant visits the shelf, then he or she will be presented with a different order of the products, which means that each product has the same, let's say, chance to spot the attention. You can also lock the products by disabling this feature, and in this case you can also use the RealView engine to generate the shelf, to generate the preview of the shelf as it is in the actual store. So the test will happen on such an image that will basically imitate the real world scenario. We also have few options here when it comes to behavior. So we can either set the shelf to preview all the items and finish the previewing by some maximal study duration. We have also an option to finish on purchase. So in such case, whenever someone chooses the product and decides to click the button buy now, the study will be finished. Or the third option is to finish on checkout. And in such case, participants are creating the entire cart. So for instance, they are going to choose a few of these and a few of these. And once they're ready, they have to click checkout, or the study will end after the maximum study duration. So once the study is ready, you simply launch it by setting the maximum amount of participants that you would like to invite to the study. You can also run the preview by yourself or share the preview link with your collaborators to test the link of the panel provider. So let me quickly participate in such a study. So I already have a study here. We were collecting data from some external panel providers. Let me just disable the panel provider setup and participate in this study. So let's just think that I'm a participant and I just received this link to participate in the study. So after a few lines of instruction, maybe it's worth mentioning again that our system never records anything from the participants' webcams nor takes any images. So the only thing that is being captured is the eye position on the screen. So this is something that is not treated as a personal data, and it's absolutely safe to use. So once we're here, the process of calibration starts. This is our new model that is created based on 4 calibration dots. So the calibration process is quite fast and well, basically brings quite similar accuracy to the previous model, if even not better one. Choose your favorite snack. Imagine you're making a real choice for your evening Netflix chill time. Okay, so the shelf is here. I'm just browsing it with my eyes. I don't recall whether the finish on checkout or finish on purchase were set. So let me just click Doritos, put it back. Cheetos, actually one of my favorites, so I'm buying it now. And that's it. We could also attach a short survey after the shopper exercise is done. So we could ask some additional questions about the participants' choices. But in this particular study, the study was just made to capture the eye movements, and the decisions. So results. We're already here. We can see individual participants' results listed right over here on the left. Let me just quickly go to my recording. So this is me gazing through through the shelf. So probably I'll just go to Doritos. I've clicked it. This is my gaze also browsing the pack itself. And that's it. But that's obviously not the most important part. The important part is, first of all, a Heatmaps dashboard, where we can actually observe how the attention distribution was captured during the study. So this is how the heat maps were presented. We can also select areas of interest that are created automatically from our SKUs, from our shelf creator. We can see how the attention was distributed in time. But we can also run this shelf report, which is right over here. I have it already opened. So let's see how the shelf and how the products were captured. So first of all, we had around 50 participants joining the study. Our typical recommended sample size is to have at least 100 results from for each shelf. But we can already see what's happening here. So the methodology is as it goes. So the purchase takes 60% of the grade, pickup 25%, and visual attention index take 15%. So we can also enrich the data with some additional AI predictions, but I'm going to talk about it in a moment. So in this way, in this study, Doritos are the winners. Lay salted is an attention trap with a long decision time. So we have 5 key points. Doritos dominates. Lay salted, despite high visual attention index, act as an attention trap with low conversion. Crunch chips show potential as a hidden gem. And these are the top 3. And when it comes to the actual ranking, the first place is Doritos, second place Oven Baked, and the third place Max Strong. Other than this, we provide few more insights when it comes to different behavior. For instance, Hidden Gem, the product that converts better than its eye tracking data, would suggest the attention trap, so lots of attention, but not many purchases. Impulse King, not enough data here, but basically the shortest time from first look to pick. Obvious choice, most common first pickup. Shelf blind spot, negative choice, worst performer, and AI pack winner. There are some more statistics about the shelf itself. And as I was previously telling you, we can also enrich the data with AI predictions that is going to give us an additional layer of data and include it into the score. So we can also see how the products will be scored and how basically this leaderboard will behave enriched with AI predictions.